Hi, it's Fingerprint with Laptop Magazine and Tom's Guide, and we're here today taking a look at the new Samsung Galaxy S5. Check this out. This is Samsung's new flagship phone. It's got a 5.2-inch Full HD Super AMOLED display. And one thing that you can't see here is that one of the new features is that the display has new outdoor adaptability using the ambient light sensor that not only adjusts the brightness for you, but adjusts the contrast and color gamut to try and give you a better outdoor experience. But here we are indoors, so let's talk about the other features. On the inside, this has a 2.5 gigahertz Snapdragon quad-core processor. It's got a new sort of flatter version of Samsung's TouchWiz UI. A couple of the key new features of this are the camera has been upgraded to 16 megapixels, but more importantly, it now has a real-time HDR feature. So if we look at, what I'm pointing at here, I can actually enable and disable HDR in real time and decide whether I want it or not, because it's in the preview. This is all done in real time, no post-processing. I can shoot video, full HD video in HDR, I can shoot burst mode in HDR, anything I want with HDR or not. The other thing that's really cool on this is it has a mode called Shot and More. And what Shot and More does is it allows you to pick what you want to do with the picture after you shoot it. We won't waste your time here by sitting through it because it takes about 20-30 seconds there to go, but once you've shot something with Shot and More, you can decide what modes apply to it. So here's a shot that we took, for example, and if I hit the edit button on it, so I can see that I can do best photo or eraser mode. If it had a lot of faces, I could have done best face. If it had running in it, I could have done drama shot. It determines based on the content what filters you can apply to it. Speaking of filters, you'll be able to actually add additional downloadable filters and modes to your camera. So there'll be even more than are on here. There's also a new virtual tour mode that's good for doing indoor buildings. Download is where you'd find something like the animated photo mode, which is my favorite mode personally. Beyond that, we also have a new fingerprint reading function, which is built into the home key. So the fingerprint reader could be used to unlock the phone, or it could be used for this thing called private mode. Private mode will allow you to stick certain documents or emails or whatever behind kind of a wall, so that if you want to hide it even from people who have access to the phone otherwise, they won't be able to get it. So, here I'm unrolling my finger, and I have to do this over the phone. I'm not going to sit here and make you wait while I do a whole enrollment, but you can see that's how it's going to look when it wants me to swipe to unlock. This unlock feature is not only going to work for private mode and for the phone itself, but for PayPal. So you'll be able to use it as a login for PayPal to do your PayPal payments, which is pretty cool. Another feature we want to highlight is S Health has been redesigned, and it now has a heart rate monitor. The heart rate monitor is built into the phone, so what I can do is hold my finger over the LED for 5 or 10 seconds here, and it's going to show me my heart rate, 77 BPM right now, so I can use it for heart rate monitoring, which is kind of cool. So those are some of the main features of this. It also has a slightly larger battery, 2,800 milliamp hours, in a new power saving mode. It has support for LTE Advanced, and it has new 2x2 MIMO Wi-Fi, and a new high-speed download mode that combines both your Wi-Fi and your 4G to give you download speeds of up to 650 megabit per second, potentially, if both are really good. And of course, we can't forget the new design, which this is still not metal, but it looks really nice. It's a kind of a soft touch. It's going to come in electric blue, white, black, or gold. Really like the feel of this and the look of this. It's still a removable back, so you'll still be able to buy a third-party battery or change out the memory. So that's just a quick look at the Samsung Galaxy S5. This is Abram Pilch for Laptop and Tom's Guide.